And a mighty fine good evening, everyone, as we are live right here on Twitch tonight for IPWA Pro Wrestling, as we are back for season number 3 of the International Pro Wrestling Association. Our second show of the year, coming off a fantastic IPWA History Awaits 3 2 weeks ago, and now we begin our journey into the wacky world of E-Fed Professional Wrestling. I am the man they call Alex, and tonight we got a massive program prepared for you guys. Of course, in our main event tonight, the most prestigious prize in the International Pro Wrestling Association will be on the line, as we will see the World Heavyweight Championship be defended, as P.A.T will defend his World Heavyweight title against the number 1 contender, T-Rob, of course, who earned the right to compete for the World Heavyweight title. Thank you, Keith, for re-upping on that subscribe. And of course, let's do a shot when Alex says spine on the pine. Well, we might actually do that. Shout out to Keith. Much love, brother. Much love, brother. Thank you for being part of the family. But tonight, we begin our road to our next special IPWA King's Ransom, which will be taking place at a date to be announced later on in the stream. Of course, as you know, we are looking to get to 75 followers on Twitch, and we are looking to get to 20 subscribers on Twitch by July 31st. And if we get to both of those goals, I might have a little something planned. Gonna keep those details quiet at the moment. But if we get there, it will do something pretty cool. But tonight we are back with IPWA. Of course, we're going to start off the night with a little bit of an interesting contest here between Leon Briggs and Yamashita. Of course, if you would remember 2 weeks ago on IPWA History Awaits 3, the team of P.A.T defeated the New Divine to win the IPWA World Tag Team Championships in the main event of what was a absolutely fantastic contest between the two. Hold up. Hold up a second, guys. Sorry, I received a text message here, and I have to kind of answer it. Okay, so we're back. Sorry, guys. Sometimes you get important text messages, and you have to clarify something and make it clear. But that's all part of the deal of multitasking, I guess you could say. But we start off tonight's action here on IPWA Pro Wrestling with a match scheduled for one fall to a finish with a 20-minute time limit, as we are set to see Leon Briggs take on one half of your World Tag Team Champions and National Heavyweight Champion, the Elbows of Stone, Yamashita, here tonight, live in IPWA Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Anarchists from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, Leon the Tank Briggs.
As Leon Briggs makes his way down to the ring, we are starting off the night with a hoss fight, and ladies and gentlemen, this will be a very hard-hitting contest, as we are set to see Briggs and the Elbows of Stone, Yamashita do battle. Also, like to make a quick announcement. If we get to 10 subs tonight here on stream. We will do a post-show press conference. If we get to 10 subs, we will do a post-show press conference. And we got 1, so we're 4 away.
And his opponent from Oita, Japan, weighing in at 342 pounds, the National Heavyweight Champion and one half of the Tag Team Champions, Yamashita.
As Yamashita makes his way down to the ring, and what a turnaround it has been for the Elbows of Stone in the last few months of Season 2 and into Season 3. Finally winning his first major singles championship gold, winning the National Heavyweight title on the final night of Season 2, and starting off Season 3 with arguably the biggest win of his tag team career with P.A.T, and winning the World's Tag Team Championships as well. And we appreciate it, Keith. You're the man. You are the man. You know that. And tonight, his first singles match of Season 3. Of course, this match could have National Heavyweight Championship implications. Of course, National Heavyweight Championship has been seen by many as a stepping stone to the World's Heavyweight Championship. And if you really think about it, that is the case. As here we go. We are underway as Yamashita and... Oh, and a big knee right out the gate from the Elbows of Stone here tonight. As we begin a big night of action here on IPWA Pro Wrestling, the first episode of Pro Wrestling of the new season. As, here we go, Leon Briggs here, kick to the midsection. And a short arm clothesline by one half of the former IPWA World's Tag Team Champions. Of course, they are guaranteed a rematch for said titles. No word on when that will be. I do believe we will hear word on that later on tonight, as well as we begin our road to IPWA King's Ransom. We will have more information on that in tonight's episode. Cover 1, 2, oh, and a kick out at 1 from Briggs. As we are on ad break here on Twitch. Oh, and a knee to the gut. And shout out to those who are subscribed to the channel and get ad-free content. As one half of Billy and Chuck and the other half of the Nia Jax tag team of IPWA. I mean, that is a very fair assessment, at least on the Billy and Chuck half there. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. We love everyone here in IPWA. As here we go. And it's time for a... Oh, and what a forearm. Thought he was maybe going for a pounce there. Cover 1. No, and a kick out at 1 from Briggs. We talk about those elbows, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason why we call him the Elbows of Stone. That's because he will elbow the living fuck out of you if you are not careful. As we go to the outside for the first time in this matchup. As oh, what the hell, Keith? You're not wrong there. So this match continues here as Yamashita and Briggs go on the outside. And ladies and gentlemen, we can confirm that we will see Nathan Black in action tonight as he'll be taking on Zachary Lee. We will see the IPWA Pro Wrestling debut of Mascara del Inferno. Of course, he debuted at IPWA History Awaits 3 2 weeks ago in that triple threat match for the IPWA International Cruiserweight Championship. And a spear there from Briggs, now setting up here. But he's got planned here. Oh, and a neck breaker. As you can believe that it's going to be the cast of Brokeback Mountain 2. Wow. Things are getting spicy in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Enziguri there by Briggs. And now Yamashita looks like he's going to try to catch his breath. Oh, and to the outside. Leon Briggs says, fuck your breath there. As yes, I'm cussing. No, I don't care. As now, face first onto the floor. Of course, they do have protective matting there, but that protective matting, Lord, can't talk today, ladies and gentlemen, does not do much. There is a concrete floor under there. I mean, tell you right now, I've seen this arena before we set everything up. It's concrete floor. It is harder than Patrick is for Yamashita, or P.A.T. is for Yamashita, I should say. As Yamashita in control of this matchup. What a maneuver there from your national heavyweight champion. Of course, speaking of P.A.T., tonight's main event, IPWA World Heavyweight Championship. P.A.T. defends against the #1 contender, T-Rob. And there is a lot going on here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Stunner! Out of nowhere, a stunner cover. One for the upset. No! A kick out at 2. As Yamashita's going to roll to the outside here. And Briggs, oh my God, he goes over the top rope and crashes and burns. Like the door on a Boeing 787 MAX 9, I believe? It was probably a MAX 9. And by the way, on the spine on the spine counter, we're officially at 1. Take a shot, ladies and gentlemen. As Briggs up, now Yamashita counters, and there's a series of elbows. And forearms right across the face. As now Briggs gets thrown back into the ring. And oh, the spear cover. 1, 2, 3, and Briggs gets the win.
Here is your winner, Leon the Tank Briggs.
Uh-oh, Box ain't happy in the chat, boys. Box ain't happy in the chat. That okay game. Oh, no. As Leon Briggs gets the win. Congratulations to Leon Briggs here. First singles win of the new season. And a big win over the national heavyweight champion. And damn, I just... Well, I mean... All I'm going to say is... I might have to check the rule book there, because I do believe I worded it differently. I have to make sure, though. I mean, it's legal, technically, Box. It's legal. Under the rules, it says regular moveset. That does not mean SIGs and fins, so it counts. That's a win. That's a win, Box. That's a win. Nah, you lost to the male resemblance of Nia Jax. I forgot Keith thoroughly hates the new Divine. I think there's a little bit of beef there, if you get what I mean. A little bit of beef there between Keith and the new Divine. Some things never change. Of course, I will try to read the chat. Yeah, Box, beef. B-E-E-F, beef. There's beef there. As we get set for our next matchup here tonight on IPWA Pro Wrestling, as we have returned for season number 3. As gotta check some stuff here. As we get set for our second matchup of the night, of course, we are going into our women's division. As we are set to see Olivia Rage in action against Maki Sakura tonight. In what should be a very good contest, honestly. Feels good to be back with the women's division, because the women's division never really disappoints here in IPWA. As check the chat here. So how we feeling tonight, chat? Nah, I have to continue the trade of making you break. Well, my friend, I hate to be blunt, but you got to get better. Got to get better there. But in all seriousness, hope everyone in the chat and everyone watching is having a good day today. Feels good to be back. Took last week off for some personal reasons, but things are looking up in my personal life outside of the stream, so we are getting back to the grind of things here as we get set. Well, yeah, you don't have your help with you yet. I don't even know where Patrick is. I'm sure he'll be turning up later. Of course, P.A.T. in the main event against T-Rob, excuse me. Of course, we are on the road to 75 followers. No, there's no such thing as an NASCAR strip club. That's kind of mid. I mean, unless you go to Talladega. Unless you go to Talladega, then it could possibly turn into a little bit of a minor strip club. Maybe. I don't know. I've never been. But if y'all really love me, y'all would buy me tickets to Talladega. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so getting set for our next contest here, scheduled for one fall in the women's division, as we are set to see Maki Sakura and Olivia Rage. Of course, Maki was in the women's title match, challenged Michelle Rage for the IPWA Women's World title back at IPWA History Awaits 3. Coming up short in a very spirited contest.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan. Mai!
And of course tonight she takes on Olivia Rage. As I'm daring the chat to try to bring the heat here. Try to get me to break. Try to get me to break. But tonight, here on IPWA, we still got a nice show ahead of you. As I am reading the chat when I can, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to call the action. Gonna try to call the action. Might not be able to fully, but we're going to make it a good time tonight here on IPWA. Of course, that massive main event tonight for the World Heavyweight title between P.A.T. and the man from P-Lake known as T-Rob.
And from North Carolina, Olivia Rage.
The great state of North Carolina. Let me make that clear. The superior Carolina, the only Carolina that matters. And yes, I am saying that. Fuck South Carolina. That comment is brought to you by North Carolina gang. So, remember that. Of course, Olivia Rage making her Season 3 debut here tonight. Looking to have a better year than she did last year. Came up short a couple times in terms of women's championship matches. Of course, the women's division. There you go, Keith. There you go. There's your first one. I ain't even gonna lie, I was thinking the same thing there. That's a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith just bringing the heat, trying to bring the heat, and he finally brought a little bit of heat tonight. Attaboy. Gotta give my man an attaboy. Here we go. IPWA Women's Division in action here as Maki Sakura takes on Olivia Rage. As Maki looks like she's gonna focus on the back here. Gonna drag her over to the ropes. Looks like Sakura is going to start targeting the lower back here. Oh, and what a maneuver. Cover. One. Kick out at one from Olivia Rage. And yes, that is true. For those who are joining, take a shot every time I say that term. We are at one tonight. I don't know if Keith took a shot or not, though. And Owen, Maki on the outside. Of course, picked up a couple of followers since my last stream. Shout out to Ella Brown 01 and Dave Linda 44157. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the family. Of course, we are on the road to 75 followers and 20 subscribers. We need 15 of each to get to our goal. And oh, and a code breaker on the outside from Maki Sakura. It's now, ref is at a count of 8 here. We might be looking at count out territory, and the ref holding Sakura back. Hell yeah, Keith. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. As now, Olivia Rage taking advantage of the referee, getting in the way here. Now taking her time and dissecting. Sakura here. As the women's division here in IPWA is starting to heat up. Of course, we do have a Discord. Just posted the link to the Discord in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The IPWA Discord, get news, notes, match card announcements, show announcements before any of the fun stuff. If you want to join IPWA, the rules and regulations are right there. Cover one, kick out at one there from Maki Sakura. As we are looking to grow the International Pro Wrestling Association, the premier destination for all eFed wrestling. Of course, we are also on Twitter at iProWrestleA. Do not have a link to that yet. So, not posting that in the chat if someone else wants to do that. As we are on the road here to IPWA King's Ransom. Of course, following this matchup, we'll have a couple announcements about that show. Oh, and a spinning heel kick from Sakura. Cover. 1, 2, and no! A kick out at 2. That was about as close to a 3 count as you can get this far into a matchup here tonight. And a right hand, another right hand, and a third right hand, knocking Rage to the outside. So here we go again. No, into the stairs. Oh, goes kick, midsection, misses. Oh, and a forearm right across the jaw. Of course, following the stream, we got a couple of quick announcements following tonight's show about some future streams down the line. Not just IPWA stuff, but other stuff. And oh my God, right on the floor. Back first. As now the ref is at a count of 5. Rage is going to get thrown back into the ring as things looks like we're going to get back into the ring here. Let's cover from Sakura for the win. 1. No, and a kick out at 1 from Olivia Rage, excuse me. As Maki setting up. Submission hold locked in. The Maki lock center of the ring. I don't think Rage has anywhere to go. I think this one's oh no. Sakura letting go of the hold here. An odd strategy. That's a bold strategy there, Cotton. Let's see if it works out. To the top rope. And it does not work out. Rage gets out of the way. And oh, and what the power of one Olivia Rage as things are going to go back on the outside. Once again. things continue here. Now, Maki gets thrown back into the ring. As Rage gets back into the ring. Now Maki rolls around the ring here. Ref's out a count of 4. She's going to get back into the ring here as we have just crossed over the 5-minute mark in this 20-minute time limit matchup here in our women's division. As Maki Sakura takes on Olivia Rage. Possibly what could be a big matchup in terms of potentially getting a women's title shot at IPWA King's Ransom. And drop down. Leapfrog. And exploder suplex from Rage. Cover here for the win. 1, 2, and Olivia Rage gets the job done.
Here is your winner, Olivia Rage.
Olivia Rage gets the win tonight over Maki Sakura, who falls to 0-2 on the season. So I'm sure she's going to be looking to turn things around going forward as we look to our next contest, as we will see the IPWA Pro Wrestling debut of Mascara del Inferno. Here tonight, he'll be taking on Michael Stevens in a cruiserweight contest. Which we always look forward to here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. As Michael Stevens will be taking on the man from Mexico who was in a triple threat match for the cruiserweight title. Look, man, I can't control other people's emotions, Keith. You should know this. But yes, he should have been more. Should have been a little more professional about that. I digress there. No arguments for me on that. But before we get to that match, we got a couple announcements we gotta make. Of course, IPWA, our next big show is IPWA King's Ransom, the next big event, I should say. And of course, we can announce that the date for that show, if you are not in the Discord, will be on June 18th, 2024, 10:15 p.m. right here on the Man They Call Alex Twitch channel, and of course, it'll be uploaded to YouTube the very next day on the Man They Call Alex YouTube page as well. Of course, this show will be up on the will be up on the Man They Call Alex YouTube channel tomorrow as well. And of course, King's Ransom. Y'all know what that means. It's time for the King's Ransom Battle Royal, and the winner of that match will earn a shot at the IPWA World Heavyweight Championship the same night. So, the winner of tonight's main event between P.A.T and T-Rob will... Here we go again. Here we go. Trying to make an important announcement. Here comes P.A. Patrick out of nowhere with Michael Stevens' comment. I don't think we have the same facial features the more I look at it, but respectfully, kiss my ass. Chat's going to start roasting me now. This is going to be fun. But the winner of tonight's main event will defend the IPWA World Heavyweight Championship at King's Ransom against the winner of the King's Ransom Battle Royal the same night. So look forward to that. We can also announce the first matchup that will be announced for that outside of the King's Ransom and the World Heavyweight Championship matchup. And that is that the New Divine are cashing in their rematch for the IPWA World's Tag Team Championship. So it is official. IPWA King's Ransom, it will be P.A.T. and Yamashita, Pat Sheeta defending their World Tag Team titles against the New Divine in a rematch from IPWA History Awaits 3. That is official, so it is confirmed that that is going to happen. And, of course, the King's Ransom Battle Royal and the World Heavyweight title match for the winner that night. So, as we get set for our next matchup here in the Cruiserweight division, it's Michael Stevens, it's Mascara del Inferno, as we welcome everyone here to IPWA Pro Wrestling. First one of the new year, as apparently we're in Baghdad, Iraq, even though it's literally set to Charlotte, North Carolina, but whatever, I digress. I mean, I don't know if that's completely realistic being in Baghdad. I don't know. I would not want to be in the Middle East right now. Anyway, because I live in the United States and I'm very happy about that.
194 pounds, Michael Stevens.
Michael Stevens makes his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. 0-1 in IPWA competition, as he got his ass handed to him by the Texas Roughneck Sam Hart back 2 weeks ago on IPWA. History Awaits 3. As apparently everyone's calling Michael Stevens me again, even though I have no relation to this man. I have the evidence. He is literally 27 years old, and I am 25. Make that make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. Just saying. So, respectfully, fuck off. Do the math. The math ain't mathin', brothers. The math ain't mathin'. So, Stevens is in the ring as we get ready to see Mascara del Inferno make his way down to the ring.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 204 pounds, the Devil.
From Guadalajara, Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mascara del Inferno. As he makes his way down to the ring here tonight, of course, was in that triple threat match for the IPWA International Cruiserweight Championship 2 weeks ago. Coming up short, of course, we would like to send our congratulations over to Jack on becoming International Cruiserweight Champion. We will have some announcements about his first title defense in the coming days. But the Cruiserweight division, ladies and gentlemen, is heating up. Of course, we have some new talent that was signed here recently. Of course, you can see all that information over on the Discord. Of course, you have to be under the weight of 205 pounds to qualify. And I am quite sure that the Cruiserweight division will be getting more stacked by the day. Of course, that being said, the roster has grown exponentially since the last time we had a stream. So we will see. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One fall to a finish. I forgot to set a time limit, so we're just going to go with it. It's Inferno. It's Michael Stevens as a Hurricanrana to start out by the Masked Devil himself. As Mascara del Inferno literally means hell mask in Spanish. Of course, known for that famed vertebreaker. Right hand, waist lock. And a not. Oh, what a maneuver! Cover. One. kick out at 1. It looked like a modified 1916, but was not a 1916. So now, Freno to the second rope here. Oh, and what a moonsault! Cover! 1, kick out at 1. Of course, Inferno's known for high-flying ability. Known for his high-flying ability, I should say. As now, oh, and what a hurricanrana to the outside, ladies and gentlemen, from Mosquera del Inferno, as he looks to be targeting the arm as he stays on the attack on Mr. Michael Stevens. Don't worry. Oh, and a face first into the floor. Walk up here is now Inferno. As now the ref's at a count of 5. What does he got planned here? Another hurricanrana. As the ref is set to begin his count here. As Mosquera del Inferno is taking care of business tonight. As Inferno gets back in the ring here, it looks like he may try to just take the count-out victory here. As Stevens is down, a count of 6 here. The ref's trying to get Stevens back in the ring. Stevens is stirring. He's up on one knee. And Inferno's going to go back to the outside. And oh, what has he got planned here? That vaunted tombstone pile driver on the outside. Kick to the midsection. Oh, no. What has he got planned here? Oh, and a sunset flip power bomb. Not a sunset flip power bomb. I don't even know what that move's called. Ignore me. Ignore me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just spewing BS here. As the ref's at a count of 3 as Inferno's going to get back into the ring here. As now, oh, and a chop here. Now we're trading slaps, ladies and gentlemen. Now back and forth we go. Something I was not expecting in this matchup. Stevens is putting up a fight. Oh, what a drop kick. Oh, and a counter from Stevens. Inferno missing out here. As now, Inferno throws Stevens back into the ring. Oh, and a drop kick. Inferno. Springboard moonsault. Got all of it. Cover. 1, 2, and the win.
Here is your winner, the Devil.
A big win for Mosquera del Infuego here tonight. Here on IPWA Pro Wrestling, as we welcome everyone back that had an ad break. Here tonight on IPWA Pro Wrestling, as we now have seen Mosquera del Inferno pick up a big win here tonight on IPWA Pro Wrestling. As we welcome everyone in here tonight. We about halfway through the match card. How are we feeling tonight, everyone? How are we feeling tonight? In the chat. If you do like what you see, hit that follow button. Get notifications when IPWA goes live. Of course, we are on the road to IPWA King's Ransom, June 18th, 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Twitch. Look forward to that. Of course, we do know that the King's Ransom Battle Royal returns. Of course, last year it set up the run for Nathan Sawyer going into the end of the season. Granted, he won the world title on controversial standings. Of course, we've now clarified technical errors for this year to prevent something like that from happening. And, of course, the winner of that match will earn a World Heavyweight title shot that night. As we look forward to our next contest. As we are set to see Zachary Lee. We got a little bit of a family affair here tonight on IPWA Pro Wrestling, as we are set to see Zachary Lee take on former World Heavyweight Champion Nathan Black here tonight in studio. Who are we discussing? Me? I need to get my own Dark Side of the Ring episode? Question mark? A little bit of a question mark there, Keith. But before we get into this matchup, just would like to remind everyone, if you like what you see, hit that follow button. We are on the road to 75 subscribers. We are 15 away. Oh, we're talking about Nathan, sorry. Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We are on the road to 75 followers here on Twitch. If you want IPWA content, we do it every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch. If you want to support the channel more, hit that subscribe button. You don't have to deal with ads. Get ad-free content. We're going to work on some things for you guys as well. And looking forward to that. Of course, we'll be doing some other stuffs here on the channel in the coming weeks. Of course, we got that big college football game dropping in July, which I'm looking forward to streaming the living crap out of. And with that being said, we are on our road to 20 subscribers on that, by the way. And we are at 5, so we're 15 away from that, and we're 15 away from the followers goal of 75. So, set lofty goals, and we'll get there. All right, so it's time for our next match, as we are set to see Zachary Lee take on Nathan Black here tonight. Of course, Nathan Black.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Kid Scorpion, Zachary Lee!
The Kid Scorpion makes his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and when we talk about sibling rivalries and stuff, we have to talk about the rivalry that engulfed this family towards the end of Season 2. Of course, Zachary Lee, Ryan Hercules, the whole breakup of that tag team. Then you include Papa Nathan Black, who will be in action here tonight, who Zachary Lee is facing tonight. So this is a unique situation here. Zachary Lee picked up a massive victory. Pun clearly intended. Over the 600-pound Thaddeus 2 weeks ago at IPWA History Awaits 3. So a unique opportunity here for Zachary Lee tonight to maybe get the biggest win of his career, maybe potentially earn a championship match for a singles title at some point. And how's it going, T-Money? How's it going, Tyler? He is only one of 2 individuals to have won the IPWA World Heavyweight Championship on 2 separate occasions. Of course, he was the first World Heavyweight Champion back in October of 2022. And, of course, won it one other time in Season 2. And, of course, 2 weeks ago came up short in that number 1's contenders match against T-Rob. Of course, T-Rob will be challenging for the P.A.T's World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. Looking to get a win and maybe get back on track here. He's not had a good couple of months here in IPWA dating back to Season 2. I am sure he is looking to get back to his dominant ways as he was early in Season 1. And when I tell you Season 1 Nathan Black was dominant, I mean, he was dog walking, guys. It was not even close. But here we go. One fall to a finish, 20-minute time limit. It is Zachary Lee, it is Nathan Black. We are underway as we continue on here. And and quickly, Nathan Black goes on the attack. Cover. One. Kick out at one. And, we talk about Nathan Black. He is very, very educated in terms of strategy inside the squared circle, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you don't win the IPWA World Heavyweight Championship and have one of the longest reigns as champion without doing some major film study here. And and a double underhook suplex there. Textbook there from Zachary Lee. As quickly, Zachary Lee takes control of this matchup over Papa Nathan Black here. As Nathan Black, and it worked in the arm. There is no love lost between these two. Of course, speaking, Nathan Black earlier on X was talking about facing his son. It was either X or the Discord. I can't remember what it was, but it's going to be a fun night of action here. This is going to be a fun contest between these two. And I can tell you right now, Zachary Lee wants to get ahead here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. You have to go through Nathan Black. There is no doubt. Because Nathan Black is absolutely one of the most decorated champions in the history of the International Pro Wrestling Association. I mean, he's former tag. He's literally one championship away from the vaunted Triple Crown. Of course, would become the third man to complete such a feat. He's already busted open here very quickly here as an armbar is locked in center of the ring here. And it seems things are starting to slow down a little bit here. Cover. One. Kick out at one. As Zachary Lee's got him up. Brain buster. Nathan Black gets up, and now Zachary Lee, of course, has a little bit of an amateur background. I do believe. I've never formally been told that, but it's unique to see him have a little bit of an amateur background. That's a very amateur wrestling-esque move. Here was a mat wrestling, and just like that, homie got knocked out with a fucking knee. Drop down, leapfrog, and and a punch to the midsection. I am sure that'll make you want to throw up. Ripcord forearm right across the jaw, and I think makes you wonder if maybe Nathan had a little bit of some twisted T there. Cover at one, kick out there from Zachary Lee. And we talk about goes for a springboard cutter. Both men miss here, and apparently Zachary Lee has decided to become Jesus and float around. As now, what does Zachary Lee got planned here? A right hand. Oh, no. This is a very tricky situation here. Oh, wow. No way. Pepsi plunge. Oh, and a pedigree from the top rope. That was Pepsi plunge. Kick out at two from Nathan Black. As we welcome everyone in to IPWA Pro Wrestling here. Big night ahead here is a double underhook suplex. Textbook once again from Zachary Lee. As now, what does Zachary Lee got planned here for Papa Nathan Black? Oh, he goes for a... I don't know what the hell just happened there. Oh, and a vicious clothesline. Cover. One. Two. Oh, and a kick out at one. Turned his own son inside out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a knee right across the face. I guess you could say a very cerebral knee there, and a forearm right across the jaw. And now Nathan Black in control after a costly mistake. Nathan Black looking to build some momentum going into the King's Ransom here. Double under. Oh, what a maneuver! That's the same maneuver that beat Thaddeus. The kick out and a rope break there. I don't know what the hell he calls that damn thing, but it's pretty damn serious. As now, both men are on the outside. 5 minutes into this 20-minute time limit contest here. We welcome everyone into the International Pro Wrestling Association. Pro wrestling, what a night we have had thus far. And it's only going to get more high stakes, as, of course, in the main event for the World Heavyweight title. P.A.T. defense against T-Rob, and back first. Onto the apron. Oh, and what a maneuver from Nathan Black. Now Zachary Lee has his father well scouted. As Zachary Lee looks to go 2-0 in singles competition here in Season 3. And a knee right across the gut from Nathan Black. Lock up. Nathan Black has got things lined up, and a right hand. Lock up. Irish whip. Oh, goes for forearm. Blocked. Block up here again. Up and over. Right hand. Another right hand. It's now Nathan Black in trouble. Oh, and another back suplex onto the apron. You gotta believe that's gonna knock the wind out of Nathan Black there. We welcome everyone in. Now, Zachary Lee is in firm control. Oh, and Nathan Black got a right hand, and I think Zachary Lee might be busted open as well. So now Nathan Black rolls back into the ring. Oh, and a code breaker! 99 Sweet Prince cover. 2. No, and a kick out at 2. Zachary Lee thought he had the match won. Oh, and a lariat turning his father inside out. 1, 2, 3, and Zachary Lee gets the job done.
Here is your winner, the Kid Scorpion, Zachary Lee.
A big win for Zachary Lee here tonight, here on IPWA Pro Wrestling. What a contest, and you gotta feel for Nathan Black, falling 0-2. You gotta feel for him there, ladies and gentlemen. As we move forward here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone back to the program. Got a lot going on tonight. Big show planned. So we get set for our semi-main event this evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we are set to see the IPWA debut of Sebastian Cain, as he will be taking on the 600-pound Thaddeus here tonight. As chat, we are getting near main event time, and I hope everyone's ready, because it should be a hell of a match for the IPWA World Heavyweight Championship between P.A.T. and T-Rob. That will take place after this matchup between Thaddeus and Sebastian Cain. I'd like to remind everyone, we do have a Discord for the International Pro Wrestling Association. you are interested, I have posted the link in the chat. Of course, you can, if you want to get IPWA content ad-free here on Twitch, you can hit that subscribe button. And, of course, if you want to follow the International Pro Wrestling Association here on Twitch, you can always hit that follow button and get notifications when we go live. As we are on the road to the International Pro Wrestling King's Ransom event, June 18th, live here on Twitch, 10:15 p.m. Of course, we now know the World Tag Team title match is a rematch between the New Divine and P.A.T. and Yamashita, Pat Shida. Of course, P.A.T. will be defending his World Heavyweight Championship in tonight's main event. And if he were to beat T-Rob, he will go on to King's Ransom to defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the winner of the second annual IPWA King's Ransom Battle Royal. That'll take place earlier in the show. So, P.A.T., the World Heavyweight Champion, could be doing double duty if he does win his title defense tonight. And, of course, the winner of the King's Ransom would have to do double duty as well. So it should be a unique situation that takes place June 18th right here on Twitch. You can also follow us on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Twitter, question mark.
And his opponent from the Netherlands, weighing in at 280 pounds.
As here comes Sebastian Cain. We got meat slapping meat tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in our semi-main event. Started off with meat slapping meat. Gonna have the semi-main event, meat slapping meat. Of course, if you want to follow the company on X, you can hit that at IPWRestleA. Don't have a link for that yet, guys. Sorry. But big semi-main event here tonight, the debut of Sebastian Cain. An opportunity to go, and an opportunity for Thaddeus to get a rebound after a tough loss at IPWA's History Awaits 3 event. Here we go, we are underway. Block up as Thaddeus picks up Sebastian Cain, and not many men can take down the 600-pound mastodon known as Thaddeus. Man's only been pinned on 4 occasions in IPWA action. Of course, famously got to the block finals of the IPWA Super 12 Cup last year, coming up short to Harry Ball. Speaking of the Wrestle Karens, they're back. It's official. We got them on the roster. And you can look up the roster on Discord. Cover. 1, 2, and no, a kick out at 2. Of course, if anyone wants to join the International Pro Wrestling Association, you can always join that Discord and see the rules and regulations of the International Pro Wrestling Association. And interact with us and all that. It's a great community, great group of guys. Got nothing but love for them. And oh my God, into the barricade goes Thaddeus. It goes Sebastian Cain. As the International Pro Wrestling Association is bringing in more and more international talent from Europe, Mexico, Japan. We continue to grow this thing out. Now, Sebastian Cain in a little bit of a predicament here against the 600-pound Thaddeus. Oh, and a sleeper hold locked in. Thaddeus might be going to sleep here, and no, and a quick counter. Jawbreaker there from the Mastodon. And now bear hug locked in, center of the ring. Applying the pressure, but no. Cain with an elbow. Another elbow, fighting out of this situation. Lock up. Irish whip. Oh, and a big boot. Leveling Sebastian Cain, and now Thaddeus to the top. I don't even know how the hell the ropes are holding him. Oh, my God. Holy shit! That's 600 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Thaddeus can't pick up Sebastian Cain. And now Cain taking advantage. Lock up. Oh, and a stun gun. And now Thaddeus putting the boots to work here. Right hand, another right hand. Oh, and taken down. Sebastian Cain here tonight. Cain's going to roll to the outside. Oh, and a counter. As now, Sebastian Cain, forearm right across the face, and down goes the big man. And a clothesline, and holy hell. Damn, turned a 600-pound man inside out, and a knee strike taking down Thaddeus. Cover. How in the hell on? And a kick out at one. I don't know how the hell you pin that man. Springboard knee right across the face. Right hand. Oh my God, he's picked him up! How in the hell is this man doing this? Sebastian Cain. And cover. 1, 2. Sebastian Cain gets the win.
Here is your winner.
A win for Sebastian Cain on debut, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely impressive. Here in our semi-main event. And ladies and gentlemen, I need everyone to do me a favor. Get your friends. Get all your homies. It is main event time here on IPWA Pro Wrestling. And if you are ready for tonight's IPWA World Heavyweight Championship matchup, I need y'all to put a spine on the pine in the chat. Because it is time for your main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall, with a 60-minute time limit, ladies and gentlemen. As we are going to see the world's heavyweight champion, P.A.T, make his first defense of his World Heavyweight Championship since winning it at the end of Season 2. And ladies and gentlemen, he will be taking on someone who he has faced on numerous occasions here in IPWA, that being the #1 contender. Everyone loves the man, it is T-Rob. And ladies and gentlemen, based off the history these two have, I can tell you for an absolute fact this will be an absolute barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. As tonight, we could see history. We could see T-Rob become the third individual in IPWA's history to win the World Heavyweight Championship on 2 different occasions. This is a very big matchup here tonight. As we are getting set here, one fall to a finish for the IPWA World's Heavyweight Championship, as P.A.T will defend against T-Rob here tonight. And of course, P.A.T was presented with a new IPWA World Heavyweight Championship belt this afternoon, and he will be putting it on the line right out the gates here against an old foe in T-Rob. And what a night of action we have had here in the International Pro Wrestling Association.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
As the challenger makes his way down to the ring, he is a former IPWA World Heavyweight Champion, previously winning it in Season 2. Only held it for about 2 weeks, if I am not mistaken. He, of course, has been here since day one. He is an IPWA original, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight, he looks to become only the third individual in International Pro Wrestling Association history as he will be taking on an old foe. Question is, can T-Rob join the names of Jordan Shadows and Nathan Black? But to do that, he has to go through the man who is the second Triple Crown champion in IPWA history. Of course, P.A.T. got the gold. P.A.T. left IPWA for a brief time, came back with a mission to win the World's Heavyweight title, and he finally did that at the end of Season 2 by defeating Nathan Sawyer. And since has added the World Tag Team Championship to his resume, becoming the second individual to complete the vaunted IPWA Triple Crown, joining Jordan Shadows. Tonight, he looks to make his first defense of the most prestigious prize in the International Pro Wrestling Association. That being the IPWA World Heavyweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We get set for an ad break. If you want ad-free content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I don't think you're going to want to miss an ounce of this. We'll take it ringside for the ringside announcements.
Introducing the challenger from Indiana, weighing in at 220 pounds, T-Rob. And his opponent from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 231 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion and one half of the Tag Team Champions, P.A.T.
As we get set here, ladies and gentlemen, as P.A.T. hands over the World's Heavyweight Championship. It is the most prestigious prize in our company, ladies and gentlemen. Held by names like Nathan Black, Jordan Shadows, T-Rob, and P.A.T., just to name a few. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 60-minute time limit for the World's Heavyweight title. We are underway. It is P.A.T. It is T-Rob. Oh, and a straight jacket cover. No, P.A.T. about lost his championship in record time. Lockup. P.A.T.'s got it set up here. Got him in a crucifix position. Crucifix powerbomb from the challenger, the champion. Getting a slow start here. Right hand. Of course, the winner of this match will defend the World Heavyweight title at IPWA King's Ransom June 18th against the winner of the King's Ransom Battle Royal. Of course, if P.A.T. were to win, he would be defending both tag title and world heavyweight title in the same night, which is a unique proposition. Only one man has ever done that, and that was once again Jordan Shadows. As P.A.T. gets thrown back into the ring, as T-Rob has taken advantage of a quick start early on in this matchup. Right hand lock up, as now P.A.T. is thrown into the corner. Oh, and a knee into a clothesline. Down goes the champion. P.A.T. quickly dodges, but T-Rob right on the attack here. He's got the arm. It's now, oh, and what a maneuver. Targeting the arm. As now T-Rob telling P.A.T. to suck it. I don't think Yamashita's going to like that too well, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Yamashita's going to like that too well. Of course, Yamashita in the back, the national heavyweight champion, tag team champions with P.A.T. A very unique situation where, oh, and a boot damn near taking P.A.T.'s head off in a dive to the outside. T-Rob is not messing around. He is not. He realizes the weight of this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. He has just been on the attack all night long. It's now, oh, into the barricade. P.A.T. goes here. Remember, the title cannot change hands on a countout. P.A.T. Now T-Rob to the top rope. Oh, and P.A.T. counters. T-Rob made his first mistake of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and what a maneuver. As, oh, into the ring post goes the world champion. As P.A.T. in control. After, oh, he goes for an elbow, misses, quickly countered by T-Rob. T-Rob clothesline. Here comes the challenger. Up and under. Super kick right to the jaw. Oh, and a springboard leg drop from the challenger. T-Rob taking advantage. P.A.T. counter. Don't expect the champion to go down without a fight. Irish whip. Oh, apple juice adjustment on it. Cover to retain the championship. 1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2. And just like that, this match has changed, ladies and gentlemen. The complexion of this matchup has changed. It took literally one apple juice adjustment to potentially change the momentum of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It's now T-Rob. Scott P.A.T. up. No, P.A.T. counters. Uh-oh, what has P.A.T. got planned here? And oh, an electric chair on the outside from your world's heavyweight champion. Is P.A.T. kind of started making a little bit of a comeback here, ladies and gentlemen, not gonna lie. Springboard enziguri. Got all of it. It's now P.A.T. in control and a counter. Here comes the challenger. Oh, what a right hand. My God. These two know the pressure of a world championship match, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the midsection. P.A.T. Oh, maybe setting up. Up and over. And is P.A.T. going to go? Oh, no. T-Rob countered. Maybe setting up for maybe a Panama Sunrise. No. T-Rob. Oh, and a GTS for your trouble cover for the championship. 1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2. We continue. Irish whip. Oh, and a kick to the midsection. To the challenger. We continue to go back and forth here. Big fight, feel the night neckbreaker from your World Heavyweight Champion. As we welcome everyone into IPWA Pro Wrestling. Cover at 1, a kick out at 1. We are in our main event. It is the World's Heavyweight Champion, a springboard enziguri again, got all of it. And I do believe T-Rob is busted open. Here we go, lockup. Is now, oh, and a DDT to T-Rob. World Heavyweight title is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. The most prestigious prize in the International Pro Wrestling Association. Sleeper hold locked in. Sleeper hold locked in. Is the champion in trouble? No, and he counters. Springboard enziguri again, got all of it. Oh, kick to the midsection, setting up. Maybe it's time for the Canadian Destroyer to retain the title. 1, 2, no, and he kicks out at 2 again. P.A.T. might, oh my God, oh, and a counter from P.A.T. What a match. We're only 8 minutes into this thing, guys. I mean, we could still get another 52 minutes of this match, but we all know it's not going to happen. It's a 60-minute time limit, but, I mean, who knows? I've seen weird things happen here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. P.A.T. Oh, and a right hand. Springboard enziguri again. Block up P.A.T. Irish whip into the ropes here. Kick to the midsection from the champion. The champion has taken full control over this matchup here. It's going to take an awful fight here from T-Rob to get back into it. Busted open, bloody. P.A.T. to the second rope. Oh, and a moonsault. Shooting star press, excuse me. Cover 1, 2. P.A.T. retains.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, P.A.T.
What a match. You have to give it to T-Rob. He gave it everything he had. But in the end, P.A.T. is still your World's Heavyweight Champion. As we send you off, we'd like to remind everyone, you want to support the International Pro Wrestling Association, hit that follow button. Discord is in the link. If you want to support the Twitch channel more, you can hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 20 subs, 75 followers. We're 15 away from each. We can get there. Believe we can do it. June 18th, IPWA presents King's Ransom. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's going to be a fun couple of weeks heading into the IPWA King's Ransom pay-per-view. Of course, the vaunted King's Ransom Battle Royal. Winner earns a shot at the World Heavyweight Champion, P.A.T. later that night. Thank you for watching. Be a friend. Tell a friend about the International Pro Wrestling. Till we meet again. This is the man they call Alex signing off. Stay cooler than the other side of the pillow, guys. Who are we gonna raid? I think we're gonna raid this guy. I think we're gonna send you off here. Here you go.